The $150,000 RM32 dive watch is a prime example of this ethos, bringing with unconventional features that set it apart in the world of horology. Here are 5 mind-bending aspects of this remarkable timepiece. Firstly, the RM32's appearance is nothing short of astounding. Its complexity challenges even the most seasoned watch enthusiasts. Reading the time may feel like solving a quantum physics puzzle. Beyond the massive hour and minute hands lies a mesmerizing array of intricate displays, transforming what seems like a simple 3-handed watch into a multifaceted work of art. Now, let's delve into the intricacies of this style. It's a visual feast, a puzzle within a timepiece. At first glance, you see a prominent date display at the top and a smaller date indicator at the bottom right. A subdial at 6 o'clock ranging from 1 to 12, and a seemingly static motif at 3 o'clock, which surprises you when it comes to life. Encircling the dial is a tachymeter, followed by a scale that goes up to 60, leading to an unmarked scale that adds another layer of complexity. Nestled within the hours, the upper right quadrant is divided by 11 smaller red markers floating amidst them. And just when you think you've seen it all, a bright yellow hand previously unnoticed catches your eye. The dial is an exuberant fusion of information, both functional and decorative, making it a visual challenge to decipher. If you've ever tried to read a watch immediately after waking from anesthesia, you'll relate to the sensation. As if the dial weren't enough, the watch's design takes eccentricity to the next level. It's not just large, it's colossal at 50 millimeters in width. But the true astonishment lies in its depth, measuring a whopping 18 millimeters. It's as substantial as a brick, and that's no exaggeration. If you're considering a dive with this watch, prepare for an advanced open water dive course to reach the depths necessary to fully submerge it. Now, let's plunge into the watch's remarkable diving capabilities. Despite its audacious appearance, this timepiece lives up to its bold aesthetics. It adheres to the ISO 6425 standards, offering a water resistance of 300 meters. While this might seem unimpressive, given its imposing build, there's a feature that elevates it into something remarkable. The case itself is a testament to strength, held together by 12 robust titanium bolts that run through deep channels in the case sides. It looks like it could endure a direct hit from a Honeywell Mark 50. The curved sapphire crystal porthole on the back, revealing the caliber RMAC2, seamlessly blends with the ergonomic case back. Surprisingly, despite its imposing appearance, the watch wears comfortably. Its relative lightness, thanks to the use of titanium and a wide rubber strap, makes it a pleasure to wear. Now, let's focus on the bezel. While most dive watches feature a unidirectional bezel as a safety measure, Richard Mille takes it to another level with the most extraordinary dive watch bezel. Its deep concave shape defies conventional design, making it a challenging component to craft. It sports 8 slots on the outer edge to access the case clamping bolts, reminiscent of a very hungry caterpillar. Additionally, 22 splined titanium bolts secure the turning mechanism, adding another layer of complexity and extravagance to this timepiece. Now, let's delve into the bezel, a feature that defies convention. Unlike standard unidirectional bezels, Richard Mille has taken it 100 steps further. Considering the importance of preventing any accidental movements of the bezel while near a coastline, they've introduced a unique system. 2 buttons, one at the top and one at the bottom, enable the bezel's rotation. Pressing both buttons together results in a satisfying and precise 120-click rotation of the bezel. What's remarkable is that it retains its unidirectional functionality. In other words, even if a passing albatross decides to rest momentarily on the buttons during your dive, you won't find yourself with a miscalibrated bezel that could jeopardize your safety. While it may sound like an incredibly robust dive watch, the RM32 goes further by introducing a complex yet intriguing dial layout. Two accelerator pedal-like buttons beside the crown serve as chronograph pushers. These pushers are of substantial size, emphasizing the distinction between pushing and pressing. When activated, the center seconds hand transforms into a minute counter, with each full sweep representing a minute. This display corresponds to the yellow outer scale and is complemented by red markers in the top right quadrant. The RM32's chronograph also features a flyback function, allowing it to quickly reset and start a new timing event. To comply with ISO 6425 standards, a dive watch must include a running indicator. In this case, the right-hand subdial takes on this role. Although it may appear like a second subdial, its high-contrast design provides a clear indication that the watch is operational, ensuring your safety during a dive. It's arguably the most legible element on this complex timepiece. But there's one more surprise regarding the chronograph. Just when you think it couldn't get any crazier, we're about to turn it up a notch. To prevent accidental contact with the chronograph pushers, which could stop or reset the chronograph during a dive, a crown collar is introduced. It rotates to lock both the crown and pushers, ensuring the watch is safe to dive with. The only challenge now is remembering whether the green indicator means ready to set or ready to dive. This watch is truly a lunatic's creation. It boasts a flyback chronograph with locking pushers, a button-operated bezel held together by 22 screws, and that's not all. The RM32 showcases a striking feature we've saved for last. Recognizing that these watches will likely get quite wet, Richard Mille has equipped it with a date that's legible from space. The skeletonized big date wheels provide an engaging display as they progress towards the date window. But wait, there's more. It's not just a big date, it's an annual calendar. A month indicator at the bottom right corner can be easily set to ensure the big date displays the correct number of days each month. This feature eliminates the need to adjust it manually after shorter months, allowing you to focus on other matters. The RM32 is massive, expensive, and loaded with features. Some might call it absurd, and it certainly is. However, it's undeniably captivating. Discussing watches is a joy, but examining, experimenting with, and discussing an utterly insane Richard Mille like this one is like reliving the excitement of a child with a new toy. You might say it's priceless. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. If there are any specific watches you'd like us to see featured, please let us know in the comments below. See you in our next video.